Yo, hello everyone. I'm Sergeant Taj, and welcome to my video on how to keep your MTP proper. Yeah, because I've just done a regional field day in laser and doing assessing first aid, and my MTP is awful. And as a sergeant, ooh, I don't want to look like a horrible person. So, I am starting from having my iron. Yeah, I'm gonna iron my MTP, which is you have to do. Yeah. My iron is set on cotton because I feel like this is cotton. I'm pretty sure, and it's not wool definitely. And we're gonna start ironing a shirt. So I'm gonna move my thingy down a bit so you see the ironing board properly. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go. Happy days. Leave that off. Ooh. What we're going to start from is, for me, I'm going to move my iron a bit so I don't burn my chair. Don't burn yourself, guys, especially your furniture, because your parents won't be happy with you. And I'm going to load up my iron with patience, even more patience, with water. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. So I have enough water in my iron now, which I'm quite happy about, because I'm going to steam the hell out of my uniform. So, it's a normal PCAC whatever shirt, which I use quite a lot. This is the variation without velcros on the, what are they called? On the sleeves. The velcros on the sleeves are for more fieldcraft stuff. I don't really use them because they roll up pretty bad, but I have one for fieldcraft and for fun stuff, but that's my spare one. And also because I spilled some ink on mine, on that one, and you don't want to have ink on your shirt. So we're going to start from ironing flat all the stuff. Yeah. So we're going to have hop. Oh, yep, you can see the stuff now. So iron flat the uniform. Yeah, you got to bless it. Bless the uniform. Yeah, and then you get your iron and just go around, going through all the stuff and ironing your shirt flat. Make sure there's no creases, and that's why you bless the shirt. If you don't bless the shirt, there's going to be creases on it. There we go. Chuck that there. There we go. I didn't drop anything. Alright, good enough. And then the other side, because it's a bit rounded, you're going to move it around, iron it flat, yeah? Then, we move on to the back. The back is the most important part because me as an SNCO, I'll be looking at your uniform, and I will be especially looking at your back because the travel creases are quite scary and I really don't like them. Yeah. See, I've spent 4 hours travelling from Northolt home and I have quite a lot of travel creases on me because sitting down on the train is a bit... Yeah, I definitely destroyed my chair there. Oh well. Anything for uniform. Right, remember to bless it again, so it's all flat. Yeah, and go around. Have plenty of steam on your shirt because steam is really good. Mine is set on like 4-3. you know, because I'm so good. But make sure that it's not too much, because you can burn yourself. Well, not burn, scald. You can scald yourself, and it's going to be really sad for you and your parents and me, because if you do that at the squadron, I would have to treat yourself, you. Yeah, and I wouldn't be happy, because I'll have to get a lot of forms, including a form for you first aiders, HSEP 008, which is a first aid form for RAFAC first aid form, to say like, what have I done to that cadet first aid wise, and how did I help? So if they do sue me, which should be unlikely because I'm doing everything right, yeah, I will be somehow protected-ish. Here we go. Make sure the breast pockets are nice and flat, and there is no creases. Then we're moving on into the epaulette part. Yeah, gotta iron that flat, because I'm gonna I look on that part quite a lot, because it's the front part. And if you do have a rank slide on, it's quite sad because you're watching this video. Also, iron your epaulette as well, because that's quite important. And then try to stick it on really nice and flat. Here we go. Happy days. Bosh, done. Then we're going to go to our lovely collar, and I want the collar facing my the front part that bends over, yeah, facing myself. I'm going to bless it, and then put an iron on it, and just iron it as flat as you can. Yeah. Happy days. Then the main thing is, for me, we're going to get the collar in, and I now have half an hour until I leave. We want to zip up the shirt, because that's the main and the hardest part about ironing your MTP, is I want a 90-degree collar. Stick that on. Happy days. Bend, bend. Happy days. Right, so we then want some of this. Yeah. Alright, sorry guys, my video quality isn't that good. However, what I'm going to do is, I want it to be, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off this. So I want it to be like this. Yeah. I want it to be flat, like this. Yeah. Here we go. And I want to iron this like that. Make sure that you have no creases on this, because I won't be happy. Oh my. Wait a sec. Here we go. My thingy died. Bosh. So, yeah, no creases, happy days. And now it should look like this ish. I'll wear it for you guys later. And yeah, now I want another thing that I want you to do is iron out your blanket patches. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from the arm. Try to make sure that it sits flat, the arm. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. And then, and you can see my fencing bag that is absolutely rummaged through, because I've been making my lovely swords for fencing. Still waiting a long time till fencing is going to be an official sport in cadets, which sadly will never happen. So I'm ironing down the blanking patch. I want no creases like in blues on this shirt. There is one type of shirt, which is a barrack shirt, that you or it's any DPM that you should have a crease on, like in light or dark blues. But I didn't have those, and they are pretty outdated. So yeah, quite hot actually. Here we go. Flat. I want to do the same way. By the way, TRFs. So I want a TRF looking like this. You see the pocket opener? Yep. And the TRF is an old version, but it's still good. Should look like this. So when I wear it on my arm, yeah, and I march around, it's facing up. You see? Happy days. And we want to iron this flat as well. Not too much because I know some badges can burn from when you heat too much, like new Mac badges, which I will show you how to iron that in the next video. Okay. So iron the pockets. Ooh, God, it's hot. It's hot. Here we go. Done. Shirt finished. Then I have to find my lovely rank slide, which I guess is forever lost. And then we're going to move on to trousers. The trousers are even more fun because you don't have to actually do much. It would take, don't want that. It would take around a minute or two to finish the trousers up. Yeah, I have my lovely stable belt on them, and that means that it's going to take a long time to take this off. But here we go. So we've got our trousers, yeah, which still have quite a lot of first aid stuff in them, and probably quite a lot of rubbish because, oh god, there's quite a lot of rubbish from there because I have so much stuff I picked up over the parade square where people grew up in. Don't be litter, people. Don't litter, because I'll be quite sad. So then what we want to do is we want to iron these trousers flat. We're not army cadets. Ooh, here we go. We're not army cadets that want them to have a crease on them in the middle. We are air cadets. We have flat MTP trousers because they're most practical. Yeah, here we go. Flat. You're gonna bless them. I'm so good actually that I just bless them automatically. So you see my hand is going down before my my iron goes there. That's blessing. Well, I'm blessing the trousers. Here we go. One is flat. Then I want another one flat. Ooh. It's quite hard to get them like this because I haven't really ironed them as much because they are usually meant to be ironed, not usually anyway, because you should just keep them straight hanging down in your cupboard or something, in your wardrobe. Oh, I have fake blood on my trousers, how great. You can't really see it because it's quite brown, however, I would see it. Great. Here we go. It's flat. Yes, yes, no creases. Remember, check for creases. Then I want to iron the top part of the pocket, okay? Because it usually creases quite a lot if you put quite a lot of stuff on it, in it. There we go. And the other one. Remember to undo the buttons because the buttons will make a what are they called? dent in your lining. Here we go. Happy days. Nothing else needed because we're so good. Remember to keep your uniform nice and ironed without any creases, and we're all gonna get good. Yeah. That is it. I am Sergeant Taj, and see you soon.